One of those years, the weather is on a cycle. The rain on Fridays. It has rained every Friday except one during the season. Not always on Friday night, but usually Friday afternoon. Brindley pitches to Jennings. To the 11, Brian Lee in on the stop for White County. A good first down pickup should bring up a second down and 2. And the clock is stopped at the moment. For some reason, now they started again. Wasn't a timeout, at least not by any of the teams. 5.5 minutes to play in the third. 2nd and 2. Rod Crutchfield, maybe a yard. Death row on the stop for White County. To the 10s. 3rd down and 1. Some more changes for Lebanon. And 2 tight ends in, Mark Skeen and Moscardelli, so this may be the double wingback, although Hancock is on the bench also right now. Skeen to the right, Moscardelli to the left. And a power I formation, maybe a running play on 3rd and 1. Brindley behind the line of scrimmage. Death row, good penetration, tripped Brindley up. And looks like a loss of half a yard, so 4th down and 1.5 yards. So Mark Medley with a decision as the clock ticks inside the 4.5 minute mark of the third. Go for it on 4th down or go for the field goal. Brian Johnson comes out. Lebanon's going for it. 4th and 1.5. Cyrus Hancock flank to the left. Crutchfield and Jennings behind Jim Brindley. And Brindley gets the White County drawn offside. 73, Bert Sims came across, made contact with Lebanon's left tackle, Jeff Vaught. So Brindley again talks his way to a first down with the Caton's call. It will be 1st and goal at the 6. Bueller comes in. Skeen comes out. Clock ticking down. 4 minutes to play in the third. Clay Bueller split wide to the left. Lebanon out of a power I formation. Juan A. Jennings. Big hole, touchdown. A 6-yard run for Juan A. Jennings makes it 13-0 with 3:51 to play. Justin Ussery with a point after out of the hold of Clay Bueller. Norman Summers, the long snapper. Good snap. And a line drive. He hooked it. It hits the scoreboard. So with 3:51 to play, Lebanon 13, White County nothing. So White County will get the ball. And Lebanon fans hoping that that missed PAT doesn't come back to haunt the Devils. Brindley missed 3 last week at Clarksville, but of course 42-7, it didn't matter. Lebanon, in fact, getting a 2-point conversion later. Back deep for White County, Death Row and Henderson. Sonny Warmoth will be kicking off. Well, let's check that. It's Ussery who's going to kick off this time. Ussery and Warmoth been sharing times at the kickoff. Mark Medley not quite sure who he wants. And again, Medley trying to keep the ball away from Henderson and death throw. That's the reason why you don't see a lot of these kicks going deep the last couple of weeks, trying to keep the ball away from the deep back. Squibber picked up at the 26, still loose, now picked up. Picked up by Charles Dennis, but Wayman Winfrey, number 83, flying down, makes the stop. It looked like Farley dove on the football, and he was down, but he never had possession of the ball, thus it was still alive for Charles Dennis. But Wayman Winfrey flying down on special teams. And Lebanon has White County bottled on its own 20, 1st and 10. Lebanon's biggest success with the squib kicks have come on the squib. That's how they got the safety against Clarksville last week. T.J. Arnold, the regular quarterback, did not play it first half at quarterback, but is there for the second, drops the snap. Let's see who gets it. The center is Dwayne Leftwich, and the snap was just dropped, and you wonder if Arnold is having problems with feeling on his right side, whether or not his hand, if there's numbness in his hand, if that may have had something to do with it. Just a 1-yard loss as White County gets the ball back. 2nd down and 11. 2:50 to play in the third quarter. Arnold fakes to the fullback. He's going to throw. Right side, incomplete. A strong throw, but too high for Brandon Farley, the tight end, and too far, but that was a bullet of a throw. I don't know if he can throw deep, but that was a strong throw for short range. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. Len Brewington comes wide right. Actually, he'll be a flanker. There's a tight end on that side. 3rd down and 11. I formation behind T.J. Arnold. Back to the fullback. Arnold looking to throw again. Running for his life first with Skeen in pursuit. Moscardelli. Incomplete. Flags on both ends. Cyrus Hancock jumped on the back of Len Brewington. That will be pass interference on Hancock. There are 2 flags there, but there's a flag back at the line of scrimmage as well, and the officials will hold a summit conference here to decide what to do. Could be a legal man downfield on the first flag at the line of scrimmage because Arnold had to run for his life while buying time. A lineman could have released early. Clipping against White County, pass interference against Lebanon, offset. So replay the down. The ball was hanging up there for Brewington. Hancock trying to time his jump into the receiver, and he jumped too soon. The ball thrown against the wind, a brisk wind, so it slowed it up. And Hancock jumped all over him, an obvious case of pass interference. Clock is stopped at the 2:29 mark for the penalties. Now a shotgun with the freshman Brad Frazier in. Vanderbilt not the only school using it, and a high snap, but Frazier picks it up. He's going to run with it. Doesn't have much speed, and he is smothered. Jonathan Haas there, and I'm not sure who the other one is. May have been Crutchfield, but it was a high snap from Dwayne Leftwich. Frazier had a little trouble handling it. By then, he had to run with it, and Frazier does not have the speed of the regular T.J. Arnold. He was smothered at the 23. So 4th down and long. Stephen Maples to punt. Back deep, Bueller and Warmoth. Their own 46. Off the inside of his foot, he shanks it way out of bounds on the Lebanon sidelines. Got it off the end of his, or the inside of his foot. And they'll mark it at the 38. So 1st down, Lebanon in excellent field position at the White County 38 with 1:44 to play in the third quarter. 13-0 Blue Devils. Lebanon trying to march closer to his 3rd consecutive playoff appearance. Huddleston comes wide right. Stewart and a wing to the left side. I formation behind Brindley. Pitch, Juan A. Jennings to the outside and brought down. An ankle tackle by Chris Brewington. And no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Clay Bueller in for Huddleston. Clay Bueller goes wide right. Moscardelli the tight end. Marcus Stewart on the wing. Pitch, Juan A. Jennings. And he is met. Good open field tackle by Craig Terry. But a flag is down at the 35. They'll mark it the ball at the 32 pending the penalty. .57 seconds left in the period. 13-0 Lebanon, clipping against the Blue Devils. The loss back to the 50 on the penalty, so bring up a 2nd down and 22. Lebanon has to get the ball to the 28 for the first down. They have it at the 50. I want to credit Raymond Lassiter and the work he has done. We can see which yard line the field or the ball is on. But the Lincoln County game had been raining so heavily, Lassiter unable to get the numbers painted on the field prior to the game, and he said he had to paint the lines in a pouring down rain just to get that far. Wing back trap, Cyrus Hancock. Side the 45. Tackle made by 73 Bert Sims. Mark the ball at the 44. 2nd down and 16. Or make it 3rd down and 16. Clock ticking down. That may be it for the 3rd quarter. 15 seconds remaining in the period, and Lebanon not in a hurry to get to the line of scrimmage. 7 seconds. Blue Devils at the line of scrimmage. 3 seconds, 2, 1. That's it. 3 quarters in the books. Lebanon with a 13-0 lead. We'll be back for the final 12 minutes after this.